So what do you wish more people knew about mental health? I personally think there is stigma that asking for help is a weakness. And, as I approach my 40th year of life, I think I've finally come to a realization that, it's okay to ask for help.
Yeah. What does taking a break look like for you? I think for me, taking a break is doing an intentional pause, especially during the workday. If I've been sitting for too long or watching the screen for too long, and just getting an opportunity to get some nature. So stepping outside of the office, talking to other people and building that community and connection, and then just getting some fresh air. It's just taking a couple of steps to get some physical activity. And so that's what taking a break looks like for me.
My name is Brianna, and my question is, if you could send a message of hope to someone struggling today, what would it be? And I would say prioritize making a plan. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it'll be effective, but honestly, you need to get your mind off of your troubles. So make a plan, and whether it's I'm going to take a shower, do my hair, go talk and call my mother, like you always need to do, or someone we trust. Once you make a plan, then just keep refreshing it and rehearsing it in your mind. I have a plan, it's going to be okay.
What does taking a break look like for you? Well, so for me, taking a break looks like a destination far off, international, somewhere where there's a beach, where I can just be at peace, read my Kindle, and enjoy the sceneries. That was like taking a break.
What's something that helped you get through a hard time? I think that's very on theme with a lot of conversations that I've been hearing here today on Continuum, Georgia, but community and having a really good support system is what helps me get through a hard time. I think having a village, having family, having friends, having people that you can rely on when you need to pick up the phone and make a call, that's everything. So
my question is, what's something that helped you get through a hard time? I want to say, in order to get through a hard time, it's a good idea to share your feelings with others, as well as to stay engaged and remember that there's somebody out there going through a harder time than you, believe it or not. Something that I went through that was really hard is when I went through divorce. I had 4 sons from ages 4 to age 15, and I just started working as a junior ROTC instructor. That was the best thing that ever happened to me, because working with students every day, I did not have an opportunity to think about what I was going through, and the years just flew by. So I would say get engaged, volunteer, help others. We did a lot of community service. I worked a lot through my church, and I just focused on what I could do to help somebody else. And that helped me with my healing process.
What's a quote that gets you through a tough day? I think 2 that come to mind for me are, one is, you are not your thoughts, right? Kind of viewing your thoughts as thoughts, and you are loved just for being you. And just kind of the affirmation that comes along with that is a good reminder for me if I'm having a tough day.
The one message that I want every military family employee to hear is that they matter. We know what they put into being in the service and supporting the country and the service member, and that seeking mental health care is acceptable.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received? Somebody once told me, it was a very pivotal moment in my life, that I was making a permanent decision on a temporary situation. And that is, I was living in the moment, and sometimes when you're in crisis mode, you're stuck living in that moment. So for someone to say that to me made me stop and understand what the statement meant. I'm making a permanent decision on a temporary situation. And I think that's something that that's been a piece of advice I stuck with me.